Fast, bad, this that new, yeah. This that new, this that new swag, this that new swag, this that new spaz, I say, new water, new ice, new neck beats. Police in the back, they gotta catch me. Only met me one time, she wanna sex me. New life, new bitty, yeah, she sexy. New water, new ice, new neck beats. If the police pulling up, they gotta get me. Only after could I touch her and she let me. New bitty, new bag, new VVs. I'm the nigga with the bag and I ain't trap me. I apply a little pressure, ain't mad. I can fly it in the
Yes.
You got that right.
Yes. We back in the building with another podcast, and this is RAWDOPE Podcast, and I'm your host, Fattsoh.
I'm Kenny Fattsoh. What's
You
good?
got that right. Yes.
Hey.
In this episode 130, Scottie Pittman. Scottie Pittman was 33, right?
33, yeah.
This is episode called Let's Talk About a Scottie Pittman edition. Fuck it. Got my man Lee on the boards. You feel me? I want to address a few things before we get into it. But hold up. Anything you say can and will be used against you on the internet. Kenny.
As always.
No fuck shit, no fake shit, no foolishness.
As always.
I just want to say though, I gotta get this out the way, man. Hit that notification button, hit that subscribe button, drop a like, leave a comment. This episode is produced by Kenny Fattsoh, myself, and Digital Impact Studio, Lee the guy. Now, man, go-to guy Lee. You feel me? My motherfucking man. But I want to address something for anybody that's watching this and for the audience to catch that. We've been in this podcast business for 3 years, and we did well over 100 interviews before we ever incorporated a fee. And artists be like feeling like a little aggy about a fee, but listen, it's some artists that you just can't charge. That's a fact. You know what I'm saying? It's just some people that we won't charge because they benefit the podcast more than the fee. That's a fact. But if you are an up-and-coming person and you on your grind, bruh, I'm not taking the fucking money and going to Starlight Kicks and getting some J's. I should sing some J's in there that I like for $4.50. But I'm not taking the money going to get no fucking J's. I'm taking the money and putting it into ads and promotion for you, the artist, the entrepreneur, the singer, the dancer, the painter, the drum beater, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Whatever, brother. It's been artists on here that we ain't had to put a penny behind that draw 9,000 views, that draw thousands of views, bro. We ain't in the we're in the business to introducing new talented fresh fruit to the world. We into that. You know what I mean? We into giving fresh talent and fresh fruit to the DMV. But if you want your shit to go global, like we want your shit to go global, help us. You get what I'm saying? Help us, and that's what I'm saying, man. You know what I'm saying? We got 2 packages. They simple. 150, 300. The 300 package is the shebang. The 150 is normal shit, but you will see the results. You get what I'm saying? The results. Right. The results count, and I ain't going to stay on that line, but it's a fee. It's a fee. It's something, and I'm going to tell you in your face, if you watching, some people just above being charged. Point blank, period. That's just business.
They more helpful to the podcast.
Yeah, like the fuck, like
us charging.
And then you should look at it. Some niggas getting 3,000-4,000 views, and you get 200. My nigga, like, come on, bro. Like we not paying for views. We paying for ads and promotions. You feel me? That video comes up on a YouTube ad. If you watching, if you fucking with us, you know we got them ads. You fucking with your favorite artists, you might see that RAWDOPE Podcast ad pop up. That costs. Bruh, that costs. We not your manager. We not your promoter. We not on your team. We a media outlet that bring talent to the forefront, bring issues to the forefront. That's what we do. You know what I mean? We bring you media, news, entertainment, hip hop.
We ain't on your team, but we are rooting for you, though.
Exactly, bro. We the fans that come out to see you. But at the end of the day, if you having a party and you want the 360 booth in there, we should do it for free. You know, for the culture. Nah, that don't pay the lights in the office and shit like that. But that's all I had to get off my chest. So how you doing, Kenny? Episode 133. How you feel about episode 133?
We here. We about to do it. So it's gonna be good. What you mean?
I'm about satisfied at 200. I don't.
It's say you
I just
you
want
jumping
to.
the gun. You jumping the gun.
No, I'm not jumping. Yeah,
you gotta go through the 30s to get to the 40s to get to the 50s.
I know that.
It's stepping stone.
But it's just like after you just follow my podcast. After you hit 100, you so thirsty. I'm really chasing 500, but I know 2 before 5. And like you said, we gotta get to 134 before we can even get anywhere else. But this episode 133, and we in a fucking building, RAWDOPE podcast. Let's talk about it, Scottie Pittman edition. What we gonna talk about, Kenny? 57-year-old man marries his goddaughter. How you feel?
That nigga, I ain't even mean to call him that, what they call it, the M word. But that man crazy, man.
How you feel about that?
It couldn't be my daughter. Something happened to him. That's crazy. He had to been touching her forever. Like, wow, when she turned 18, he straight married her? No, he been doing something to her. But for a long time.
I don't know what a 55-year-old man seeing an 18-year-old. She can't go to the bar.
He bring the drink to her.
No, I'm just saying she can't go to the bar. She can't go to the dispensary.
So that man's a piece of shit. He bring all that to her.
I mean, he might need a cable bill or some shit paid. Like he need a cable and
He
Netflix
put it in her
and
name
shit.
like how we used to do the kids.
Yeah, like it had to be, man. I don't see nothing with that, man. I don't see nothing, man. Leave a comment, man, in the comment box, man. How y'all feel about that?
That's sick, yo, for
60,
real. Like,
man, it's a father, I thought it was a grandfather.
no, it's a godfather.
Her godfather.
I don't
So he's
know.
no kin to her.
No kin to her, but he been around her whole life.
Okay, so he practically, helped the parents raise.
He like an uncle figure, a father figure.
Wow.
That's some bullshit.
What a
and
slime bucket.
obviously, the parents fucked with him. At least one of them that was they
Yeah,
to be made a godfather.
And he was lusting off the girl since she developed.
Who knows? But yeah, he had to been, man, to marry her when she turned 18.
What a fucking idiot. I just want to know what he want to do with that. I understand fresh pussy. But
I
God,
love her. She loved me. That's all that matter.
Yeah, though, but I'm like, 55. Think if I was
Terrible,
55, I wouldn't date nothing younger than 35. It just in case I was rich and want to have some fun. But
you grown, I get
but
it.
I ain't going no fucking
18
under
not
30.
really grown.
18 still a little princess. They still got to take care of her. You know what I mean? Like he out of order, man. He out of order. Out of fucking order. What state was that in?
I'm not sure.
He's out of fucking order.
Right, but I can't remember.
He got to be on somebody's to-do list because he's out of order. He needs a good old-fashioned ass whipping. You know what I'm saying?
Old-fashioned.
Nigga need to whoop his ass for marrying
Hands
somebody
and feet
18-year-old
on his
daughter.
ass.
That's crazy to me, man. That's crazy to me. What's up with my man Kels, though? He said he's on suicide watch.
Man going crazy. Fuck you.
And is it true that he said that he's willing to give up other artists that was fucking with the kids?
Not just artists. He talking about the big shot old heads that been
doing it.
Shit. Yeah,
And still doing it.
That man say he ready to tell on everybody, man.
Yo, what's up with my man Kels doing that shit like that, bro?
The same reason he on suicide watch. He don't know how to cope with what the fuck he going through. The man going crazy. Or he been crazy because that's why they say he was touching kids, because you got to be crazy to do that shit in itself. But yeah, that man don't know how to handle this shit, man. He been rich since he was a young man. He is fucked up right now.
Damn. He my man on suicide watch?
Yeah, it's bad for him. I can understand it. I mean I
shit,
know people who got way less money and stature than him that's locked up and then been on suicide watch. So
they put you on suicide watch
when some shit happen.
Yeah, when you get even in jail, like you get a life sentence and shit. They put you on lockup, but you know what I'm saying. They carry a certain way, a straight certain way with you when you know what I'm saying. When you get a lot of time or get convicted of that shit because they say something you ain't in your right. Yeah. You ain't in your right state of mind when it's time to do that motherfucking joint. You feel what I'm saying? And that's just regular, like, you know what I'm saying?
It's life. You gotta have coping skills in life. If you don't learn how to cope with shit, you gonna break down. That mental breakdown shit be real. People can't handle pressure.
People definitely can't handle pressure, and
Pressure bust pipes.
People be all the way out of fucking order. You feel me? I say
right now, and the way the world set up and the shit we going through, is more people killing themselves than ever. It's real fucked up out here. With that.
Why you think people whacking themselves?
People going through something they never been through in life. People don't deal with change well. The world was shut down. People jobs gone. People losing their jobs because they ain't take a shot. People don't know how they going to survive.
How you feel about that? Like, if you've been working and you worked through the pandemic, and they saying now that you got to get a shot. How you feel about that? Because I know they say it's like that in New York. It's like that in a couple places. Is that a good or bad thing?
It depends on your stance. I believe it's a bad thing because it takes free will away. People should have the right to say what goes into their body or not.
Right.
That's just free will. Is my body. Your body's supposed to be your temple.
Yeah.
How the fuck you gonna tell me how to run my temple?
Exactly.
It's just that shit don't make sense. But I mean, they mandate shit around the world. Mandate mean do what the fuck I say. I've been hard headed my whole life, so I ain't doing it. That's just it.
But you don't think the vaccine is beneficial, right?
I don't know. I don't know what the fuck it do. I mean, it don't cure you. It don't stop you from getting it. You can still die if you take it. I think I should just take my chances without it.
That's why I just posted that, like, 50-some people died and they was all fully vaccinated. Like, my thing was scary with me is that y'all say if you put you in the hospital, there's nothing that could take it away. It has to just, the body has to
fight it off.
And I'm like, yo, so if y'all don't have nothing that can help you feel better with this shit, then why the fuck is we getting, you know what I'm saying, vaccinated and people still dying? So
and it's mutating. So will this vaccine affect the mutations? What's the point?
I don't know.
Right now.
I don't know. I just say it's crazy. I mean, to each his own, but the way they doing the thing is that we live in a country you're supposed to have freedom to do certain shit, and I think that's coming to extinct soon. You know what I mean? I think
democracy is becoming extinct.
Yeah.
Democracy fades
you got damn
slowly
right.
but surely in this country.
And I think that I think we'll be real old men, but in the next 30 years, the United States will be totally different.
I don't think it'll be united. I don't think it'll be united. I think they pushing a one nation type of thing.
So what? Just build with me on that. What the fuck do they mean if they do like a one nation type of thing? What would that be? If they say one nation, like what the fuck would that be? What that would stand for? So everywhere would be like the United States. You can fly anywhere because it's one code. Basically, if it's one nation, it's just one nation.
No, not per se like that. It'll be more so money is the same everywhere. It has the same value everywhere. Say just differences like that. You might still have governing bodies who can run their shit kind of how they do it.
The boys ain't go for it in the Middle East.
But they just basically trying to.
Some people ain't trying to hear that shit.
Had a 1% run the nation the way they feel fit.
Whew, that's deep.
Well, not the nation, the world.
I don't like to get all into that politics shit. You know what I'm saying? But I just say it's gonna be different in 30 years from now. Because it take about 30 years to make it.
30 years ago, so it's always going to be different.
Yeah,
it's
but I think it's going
to the difference go.
But I think in the next 30 years, it's going to be a control thing. See, in the last 30 years, they let the world come. They had to figure it out. You know what I mean? But now it's like, okay, this thing come in this room. You know, we can get millions of people to do this, thinking that this. You know what I mean? It's just so much shit that's deeper than our podcast, and it's deeper than we ain't. That ain't our lane, but it's just that it's so much shit that we could talk on the ride home. But to me, it's just like I'm a Muslim, so
let's get back to our lane.
No, but I'm just saying, but just to think about it, speak about this in a good book, man. Like how it's gonna be, how everything gonna be wild. You know what I'm saying? It speaks about that, bro. It speaks about that in Revelation. It speaks about. I seen movies. With I Am Legend and certain movies just be like, yo, man, go to war, man can fuck this shit up. You get what I'm saying? And it's a lot of power ego in country, and it's a lot of power egos in the country, in America, period. You know what I mean? But I don't want to get on that shit. But if you get vax, you get vax. If you don't, you don't. More power to you.
Look, I was once asked, I seen a statement or a question somewhere one time, and they said, do the earth consider people, human beings, like a virus? Are we a virus on the earth that's killing the earth away slowly? Can we really be considered like a virus on the earth? And that was a crazy question to me, but once I really thought about it,
humans is a virus to
like
the earth.
what a virus is, we really job all that to the earth.
Yeah, that's deep.
We definitely killing it away slowly.
That's deep.
Or maybe not so slowly.
That's deep. But the Verzuz, Chaos One, Big Daddy Kane. The Verzuz.
Chris did his thing, man.
I told you.
Even though, I was always a Kane fan. That was one of my first favorite rappers.
I told you. But can you just say fam, Toby?
I mean, Chris a performer, too. I knew that.
Big Daddy Kane is a legendary performer.
I mean, he
Don't
did his
ever
thing,
do that.
but
he's a legendary performer.
Not like Chris. Not like Chris.
No, Big Daddy
Not on
Kane.
the performing tip and just going out and rocking a crowd. No,
he is Big Daddy Kane.
It's different. Big Daddy Kane got the smooth flow. He rock you in a different way. It wasn't even a good versus to me for like the styles comparing against each other. It clashed a little bit to me, even though I loved it because it was like old school hip hop at its finest. But it really kind of clashed to me. They didn't make sense for them going against each other to me. It didn't really make sense.
It's hip hop. It's hip hop.
It was a good performance.
It's hip hop.
Like I said, it was a good performance. It gave a whole old school feel to hip hop. I loved it. I watched it. I loved it. But I just like, why are them two against each other? It ain't make sense. Even if you was trying to put,
because nobody else will simply step up to the plate.
I think
and do
Big
it.
Daddy
and I
Kane
think it was a good versus.
Should have battled somebody more like a Slick Rick, a guy that ain't just a ball of energy type of rapper.
Slick Rick would have heard him though.
Maybe.
Slick Rick would have heard him, bro. Like Big Daddy Kane and Chris matched up because they good friends. They had a good versus. I respect the versus. But this new one they saying is Busta Rhymes and LL Cool J.
I seen them saying it should be Busta Rhymes against Missy.
Nah,
that's what I was saying.
Missy Elliott need to go.
Her and Busta in like the same lane. It's just a male and female counterpart to me.
I mean, I believe that, but I kind of like want Missy to go against Queen Latifah.
I don't think that's it.
Well, she had to go against a pop motherfucker. She had to go against Britney Spears or some fucking. I don't know. Missy got a lot of bangers, but LL Cool J, they saying it wouldn't make sense, but LL Cool J and Busta Rhymes will go at it, and they say Uncle Al ain't got the juice, but I'm saying Uncle Al really got the juice.
He might.
You goddamn right.
He might
yes.
See, I gotta think of what L was when L was L. He definitely was that. So yeah, I don't know, man.
He still got hits in the early 2000s.
Do you think L can get on a mic and rock the stage like he used to?
Yeah.
L a whole actor these days, man. He ain't been in the rap in a long time for real. He ain't been in the rap. He ain't did it. I don't know the last time you can say LL Cool J had a tour or did a show.
I mean, because the acting bad, but I think, but he start Rock the Bells radio. He in his bag,
he got
but
hits.
But I think for somebody that been performing as long as LL, he been in the game since like '84. I think he can dust his shoulders off and go in there with Busta, and they can have a good battle.
You don't do that against one of the best performers on the world. That's like,
but he gonna have
you need some type of tune-up fight before you go fight the best fighter in the world.
LL Cool J probably what he about like 50, 52, 53.
He up there.
I don't think LL Cool J gonna not give you a shot because he got too many hyped up songs. Cars Ride By and the Boom and Sister.
Got the song.
He got Round the Way Girl. I'm gonna knock you out. Mama say knock you out.
Then
he got
some
My
radio.
Adidas. He got My Radio. He got Rock the Bells. It's gonna be a long night, and then you never know, man. Uncle Al might break an ankle or something because he wanna show he can still do it because Verzuz is starting to develop like. Verzuz is like the best thing that happened in hip hop. It gave hip hop another strong. It gave the history of hip hop
a platform.
The
history of
hip hop. The history of hip hop. Now I would like to see a couple young boys get on that joint, but
Name some young boys who you think could even verse right now. It would be a good versus.
I'd like to see Lord Dirt and Baby do a versus. I would like to see. I would like to see.
Who should Young Thug go against in a versus?
I would like to see Young Thug go against Young Boy and be a Young Boy.
He can't be there.
Yeah, he can't be there. But I'm just saying it's just my imaginary verses.
And your birthday was like yesterday or something. Happy belated, Young Boy.
But I would like to see Dirt and Baby do it. That'd be huge for the young culture. I like to see J. Cole and Kendrick Lamar do it.
That's definitely one I believe they supposed to have been trying to set up.
Yeah, I would
they've
like
been
to see
compared so much. And they more in the same lane. It makes sense.
You know, I would like to see them Griselda boys get on the stage with somebody.
I don't know who. I can't.
Yeah, you know, I like to see Benny and them. I like to see Eminem get on the stage with somebody. I definitely like to see. I like to see T.I. I like to see T.I. go up because T.I. won't go.
I'm still waiting on my
man. Yeah, that would have made more sense than a Gucci thing. But 50.
I'm waiting on 50. T.I. and Rick Ross supposed to do it. We all know this. I don't know why we acting like that ain't supposed to be a versus. That's supposed to be a versus.
Yeah, because the 2 Chainz and Rick Ross to me was just
dumb.
phony.
It was a mismatch.
It was a mismatch. Like Rose ain't even get deep in his bag with it. So I think that was a straight mismatch with Rick Rose and 2 Chainz. That shit wasn't right. You feel me? That wasn't right at all. But I mean, that's what it is, though. You know what I mean? But the verses, it has been classic and legendary.
They done had some damn good verses. I ain't lying. I didn't enjoy them. I'm a hip hop fan, and as a hip hop fan, if you ain't watched the verses and get the going like, yeah, look at my man perform.
Yo, but I've been fucking with the verses since the niggas was just like
doing something to me.
I think I've been fucking with the verses since they've been like doing like
more live.
Oh yeah, on the internet shit. Like when the hype of the corona and shit.
Yeah, that's
and
when
everything was
really
closed. The niggas was
though.
Going in the house about 9:00.
Yeah, nothing else to watch. It gave
I remember
that
RZA,
you a whole
that RZA
show.
joint. Yeah, like
they was giving you shows while you was in the house. Shit was cool. And it just took flight.
Speak and Timberland a whole nother bag. Gave him a whole nother bag.
Swiss definitely put a good lane together.
So this Baltimore Music Awards shit, right?
Right. Who won? I don't know nothing about did they announce any winners?
They ain't announced the winners, but they announced the finalists.
Who was the finalists? You know any of them?
Anything goes. The rest of them, I don't know. Some Scorpio, Gemini shit, some other shit, some bunch of weirdo shit I never heard of personally, but Anything Goes was in a lineup. You know what I mean? I guess it was like a weirdo type shit.
I don't know. I mean, the Baltimore Awards, people get their people to vote for them. You know, voting and polls can go however you manipulate them, man. I
mean, pretty much, but I told Anything Goes podcast, shout out to them that I hope they win. You know what I mean? They've been working and putting on, you know what I'm saying, getting it in. All those podcasts, I guess, to get it nominated and have a following, I guess some of them got following.
You gotta shout them out. They in the running. They there. They in the little.
I'm just so busy on my shit. I mean, you know, I might have looked over it.
Congratulations. I don't really know too many other Baltimore podcasts outside of Keep It a Stack. Anything Goes. I know the Dirt Bike Joint.
I don't watch them. Yeah, I'm being honest.
But I don't know.
I catch Herbie shit. I
want to actually see a list. Like,
I bark at
all Baltimore podcasts.
I mean, I'll give you the list. I might bark at Keeping It a Stat and spit at Anything Goes, but other than that, I don't be fucking with pods in the city. Shout out to everybody in the city that's working, but I can't be like, I'm so into my shit. I don't really I catch niggas shit. I might give a nigga that 2-3 minutes, but I don't really be knowing. Shout out to Block Boy Radio. I fuck with them.
I'm the nigga that the same way I want somebody to watch my shit and support my shit, I'll watch a nigga shit just to give them that
Yeah, you catch it.
I just figure, fuck it. Support come from everywhere. You gotta support your own. If we don't get support right here within our own city, within the blocks we on,
Right.
what the fuck is we doing?
Hey,
if you
you
can't
right.
make your own,
You got
town
damn
love
right.
you first, how the fuck anybody else supposed to take you serious?
Yeah, your city. What I'm saying is, we be working so hard, and I be so studying so much shit to make my shit better. I don't be watching everybody's shit.
It's no different than rappers saying,
Yeah,
I don't
like,
listen to other rappers
I'm not
while I'm
knocking
recording.
this shit, but bro, like I don't be.
No, like I say, it's no
Yeah, I
different
don't
than when a rapper say, I don't listen to rap music when I'm in record mode because I don't want it to influence me. So it's no different.
And I do this shit 365 days a year, so we don't have breaks. We do take breaks around April and the top of the month for a week or two, but we don't really take breaks. And one thing about I'm with all podcasters doing their thing, and I'm not a hater, but I can't sit on my show or any show and tell you that I'm catching everything. You feel me? I play Instagram.
Nobody catch
I play
everything.
Shit, but
Nobody catch everything. You catch what you catch.
Yeah, I don't watch all that shit. Some of this shit just ain't my cup of tea.
So we got a new spot for y'all to go check out and buy the
Make sure I
Raw
wipe
Dope
my
merch.
fucking face with the hoodie.
You can definitely go buy the merch from
Yes.
Star Life Kicks.
Hey, you open that door. You got damn
We
right.
got the hoodies, the t-shirts, the hats. It's a nice look. We got nice merch.
Hey, you know I'm fat.
Check
so
us out. What's the address? Down there.
1307 East Pratt Street.
1307 East Pratt
man,
Street.
come get
Gotta come check us out. That's where you get
Got
it
it.
at. You can stop hitting me up saying, yo, where is that? It's down there. It's in the
You
store.
got damn right.
Go grab him.
Yeah, just a little something. No, we got more and more shit coming, but
It's always coming.
shout out to everybody in Baltimore City that's doing the media shit. You know what I mean? We see you, we salute, but I don't watch it a lot.
Hey, son, what about the we just had the Baltimore like hip hop summit joint we went to? That
Oh
was,
yeah, shout out to Blue Benjamin Major.
that was cool. That was a cool event. It was like just bringing Baltimore together. That's what I like.
Yeah, it
to
was
say
beautiful.
about
That was
bringing
beautiful.
Baltimore
That was
together,
beautiful.
where you can have niggas from every side of the city in one room, no bullshit going on, and niggas can go holler at each other.
Right.
Yeah, boy, I do
You
this.
got
What's up
damn
with you?
right.
That's the type shit we need. That's a cool event. And it just is like when you bring talent together, all it do is manifest into reality of this big ass cesspool of talent we got in Baltimore.
That's what I'm talking
it's
about.
so much talent right here in our city.
It's a bag here. It's a big
just-
bag here.
Man, this shit crazy.
Everybody got to work together. That's why I say, even though I don't watch a lot of niggas podcasts in the city, but I do check for the podcasts and I skip at them. Come across my timeline, I hit the link in the bio. I give a nigga the first 10 minutes, you know what I mean, to see what's going on and comment and like, you know what I mean. But I can't tell you that I'm head over heels for it because, you know what I mean, I've been doing this shit so long. I remember when it wasn't no joints, you know what I mean, when it was just DTR radio, 92Q and you know what I'm saying, and 88.9 and shit like that, when it wasn't a bunch of joints. I know Block Boy radios, you know, they've been putting on for a minute too, so it's like, you know, I ain't hating on nobody. I'm just into my craft and into my art, and I work with anybody, but you feel me? I'm checking for my shit because I'm quite sure motherfuckers ain't watching my shit, and my analytics show that. You feel what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? My page monetized, so I know niggas don't be watching and sharing our shit. I got 16% in the United States, so I can imagine what percentage I got in Baltimore. You know what I'm saying? I get more love in Mexico than I probably get in my own city, and that's just ain't nothing wrong with that because that's just the way it is. But that don't stop me from.
You gotta think about it though. Baltimore, we kind of crab in a barrel city.
No, but Baltimore been showing me love.
Niggas
though.
don't support until they think it's the cool thing to do.
Exactly.
Until it's kind of trending.
Yeah,
We a
yeah.
trending city. If
Yeah.
everybody doing it, everybody
Everybody
want
doing
to do it. That's just the bullshit we be on.
Yes.
But when you go globally,
Mm-hmm.
people hear the word Baltimore and instantly want to know what's up.
What's up? What's
So
up?
when you see Raw Dope podcast pop up and something and they say it's Baltimore's #1 podcast or Baltimore podcast.
That's why I
people
hashtag
checking.
Baltimore City Hip Hop Podcast because, like I said, my platform and what we doing is we about putting on our city, first and foremost. Because I don't know. Next year, I might move to the A. Or I might move to California. I don't know. Allah knows best. But what I'm saying is, like, yo, I don't be watching. You know what I'm saying? I be checking, but how can I say it? I be checking, but I don't be locking into shit, cause I don't never want my shit to sound like nobody or craft nobody shit or get too gone off of nobody shit. And I'm a podcast connoisseur. I watch Drink Champs. I watch a lot of podcasts, and I do, like I said, I watch anything. I catch anything goes. And you know, I watch my man Heat Rock shit, keeping it in the stack.
The podcast. Speaking on that, what about Rory and Mal getting that bag?
Hey,
how you feel?
Shots fired, man down. Rory and Mal, man, with the big $10 million deal.
You goddamn right.
I'm next.
Your man Joe a little salty about that, it seems.
Oh, Joe, I gotta watch.
Yeah, Joe.
I
made
been
a
so
comment
focused on our shit
about it.
What'd he say? What was the comment?
I couldn't really digest it, but he didn't seem happy about it.
Why? Because his man's in them got $10 million. It's like a 3-year deal with $10 million.
The way he came across, it was like okay, that's good. You know how he like condescending in a motherfucker, and that's how he came across.
Is his deal worth more than $10 million?
Of course.
What you think his deal worth?
I don't know the numbers. He don't show the books.
Yeah.
We know that.
Yeah, shout out to Rory and Mal, man. Hey, look, they was in it 5 years. They learned the game. They put their podcasts out there. They got the streams up over 55,000. People fucking with them. They created a fan base. Their fan base followed them over to their show. They got a 3-year, $10 million deal. I'm proud of them.
You been checking their show out?
Yeah, I like it. I like the whole concept of the way they ran their show. You know what I mean? And I know that sounds fucked up. Like, yo, fam, watch our podcast, been watching City podcast, but I don't really be knowing about niggas if it ain't anything goes or keeping it a stack or
You think
Block
we need
Boy.
to put together how they just had the hip hop summit? You think we need to put together a podcast summit to get all the podcasts in the
You
city
goddamn right.
in one building? See what niggas doing.
Yeah, I love
actually
that.
can find out about them if we don't know.
Yeah, I could do that. We could do it. We could get together and do a podcast seminar. You feel me? You know, I would like to do that and have everybody come around and talk about this media outlet and the media platform and what goes on. You get what I'm saying? Like I said, you know this, Kenny. We've been doing this shit for 3 years. We never been no haters.
No.
You get what I'm saying? We never been no haters. Like, you could go look on my page and see motherfuckers. I share nigga shit. I don't give a fuck if my social media had 10 million people. You hit me in the DM and I vibe with you. I'm sharing that shit. Nigga.
I share what I like. If I like it, I will share
that's what I'm saying.
There's no issue.
But if you my man, if you a little podcast and hit me in the DM like, yo, I'm up and coming, can you check this out? I'm gonna check it out. And that type of shit hit me in the heart because I'm a real live nigga from over there. So and I changed my life to be a good man. So being a good man, I could sense the struggle and I could sense somebody being sincere about something. I share your shit if I had the 3 million. I don't give a fuck about it. Why not? You ain't saying, yo, can you shoot my podcast to this? You saying, can you share this? Because it's billions of dollars in the industry. So I'm never one of them. You feel me?
Say the way I see it, one hand wash the other.
In this business, it supposed to.
In everything, in life, period.
Yeah.
Say if you do right come back to you. That's just the way the world works. That's how karma's set up.
So listen.
So I just try to do
our
right.
Our 3rd year
so
anniversary coming up. Do you think we do right?
we ain't done no wrong.
Goddamn right.
So I mean.
So I you goddamn right. I did right. We do more than right. We do more than right. You know what I'm saying? It's got over $20,000 invested in this shit. And ain't received and probably we over $20,000 invested in probably this year synced about $3,000 off of this shit. And that really come from retail sales with merch. For real. And we just getting our shit into another black shout out to Star Life Kicks. You feel me? Make sure you put a big boom on it. Shout out to Star Life Kicks, man. Black guy, you know what I'm saying, from the 1-5. And that 1-5 love played a part. And he let a nigga put the merch down there, man, because he, you know what I mean, he understand that shit. And that's some mud baby shit. And I'm right now trying to be a 3-headed monster. I'm working on 3 sponsors, and they all come from Park Heights, Ricestown Road. And they all doing big things. You get what I'm saying? I ain't gonna talk about that. And also, man, you can catch us on Apple Music, Google Podcasts, Spotify, and soon to be iHeart. You know what I mean? And iHeart is more looking like iHeart is looking more like a 2022 situation. But we ready to go. We ready to put our foot on the gas, man. And thank you to all 1,600 plus subscribers. Love you. You know what I mean? We ain't greedy. We want more. We trying to, the whole month of November, we doing a campaign run. We trying to get to 2,000 subscribers. You feel me? Let's run it up, man. You know what I mean? And that's what we on. But I was a little bit offended with the that Baltimore Wolves shit. I hope they catch this episode and see it, because I could have went and did a whole campaign and got thousands of people to do it.
And that's when you would have been a finalist. So since we really didn't campaign, I can't even be mad at them people for picking whoever they picked.
But we used to praise Billboard, but we was young. Now we look at Billboard like, is you dumb? That's it. We used to look at awards, but we was young. You see Meek
interview where he was just talking about fuck Billboard. He don't need that shit. He don't even believe if they stream it right. He like, whoever even said that they ratings was right.
And he said, yo, when you go outside, my motherfucking album is playing everywhere, nigga. You go to YouTube, nigga, and you check when I put up the monthly fees, there's thousands of people feeling this shit.
They got me number 3 on there. Mm-hmm. Bitch, I'm number 1.
Yeah, like that. They got me. They got me. I feel like this. In this podcast business, man, nobody, to me, I would be offended to say number 1. I just always quote number 1 independent podcast out of Baltimore. You get what I'm saying? For what I do, my lane, I feel like I'm the king in my lane. I feel like we're the king in our zone.
And just
you got that right.
In hip hop, period, if you don't feel like you the best, you probably not good at all. Mm-hmm. You trash. More than likely.
Yeah.
Cause there's nobody that rap that feel like they'll get on a song and can't match up with another man.
But I do feel like RAWDOPE podcast, just hooking up with Digital Empath gave us a real look, Kenny, and it's just more shit. It's more work to be done behind the scenes to get us to that next level. You know what I mean? We got to pitchfork our way through. It ain't never been easy for us. And that's what, you know, I always keep in my head, like, it's been hard since day one.
Hard is the only way.
You got that right.
So, to me, I don't even trust easy. If it come easy, I'm looking at it side eye. What the fuck is up with that? I'm not going to say I don't want it. I just don't trust it. Where did that come from? Shit don't come easy. I don't know that. I'm used to working for anything I get. So, when that shit come easy, it go fast. That's just my thoughts.
So, what else we said we was going to cover?
Where we at with it? Chappelle. Dave Chappelle.
Again?
Netflix.
Not my man. What he do now?
He didn't do nothing. He had his stand-up special on there.
And he slid somebody?
Yes, the
community.
That community.
And they blackballing him out the door.
They doing what they doing. They mad at him. They don't like what he say. Even though if you actually watched his episode, the shit was, he actually told you he don't have nothing against that community. Yeah. He just,
you got that right.
Think some shit within that community be funny as shit, so he make jokes about it because he's a fucking comedian. That's what comedians do.
That's what they
crack on shit.
They supposed to do that.
And I don't get it. The world done got too soft where you can't even get the humor out of something without being offended. That's crazy. Like you can't take humor out of the world. We still gotta laugh. That's pretty much one of the most enjoyable things you can do on fucking earth.
Yeah, because the community is what we call it. Take shit too personal. And it's fucked up because I feel like it's so many people of that community, that's in I believe it's the more the ones that's still hiding and still wrestling with who they are. Because, why the fuck you can't make a joke about that shit? Motherfuckers making joke about deceased people, people in his Superman when he was in a fucking wheelchair. They making jokes about everything. Why y'all community excluded from that?
This the thing. This is how humor works. You can find humor in even the most fucked up shit.
Motherfuckers make a nigga laugh at a funeral and people sorrow.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
You can find humor any fucking way. So it's like they just want to take humor out the fucking world or something. Like, don't talk about us, period. Leave us alone or something. But you are part of the world, so you're going to get cracked on like the rest of the fucking world.
I agree 100%, man. I agree 100%. And it's just the world get taken too personal. And it's like everything is becoming so serious, but when a motherfucker gets serious, they saying you going too hard.
You crazy.
You know what I mean?
No,
you crazy. You lost your mind. You not that person and whatever. But, man, I feel like, man.
Do you think they should take Dave Chappelle episode off Netflix?
No. You know I don't think so.
Do you think they will?
Yeah. Yeah, if
That
that community push.
But how
He's out.
That pressure from that community can become so great
Fucking
and so powerful.
It's ridiculous.
Who the fuck gave them this much power? Where it come from? They got unprecedented power. They the new Jews.
Because for the simple fact of the matter is, I feel like this. The community is the way it is because for the simple fact of the matter is people that still playing both sides of the fence are in power.
Have you ever seen a movement grow this fast? Black people been trying to get certain privileges and rights for years. Our Black Power movement been slow as a motherfucker. I've never seen a movement for a community or organization or nothing grow this fast and get that powerful that fast. I've never seen it.
What I'm saying is they been that powerful. They just been in the closet. They been that powerful, bruh.
Well, once you
kicked
open that door and they don't give a fuck about the closet no more, it's just apparent. It's in your face. Like, you ain't never seen one of them really just down, fucked up, and broke. You ain't never seen it.
I don't personally. I'm gonna leave it alone. I just don't think that David Chappelle should lose his show because of that. And it's America, it's freedom of speech, and people been making jokes for years. That's a fucking
lie. It ain't never been.
I mean, that's what it's supposed to be, but in the industry, you can't certain shit. The way it's though, about Superman's son is hanging out now. Superman's son is hanging out. Superman's son just, he does a thing. He's in the community.
The shit out of somebody. Would he be wrong if nigga made a joke about his father getting crippled and all that? And plenty of
the real Superman cartoon son is.
Oh, right. I did.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. He's in the community. I just said, as long as they don't do that shit to the Incredible Hulk, Wolverine, Spider-Man, my guys, don't do that. You goddamn right. But look, I was never a big Superman type nigga.
But think about it. Superman, the man of steel. He is everything manly when you think of man. And then they make
he has a child, and his child goes.
His boy, a super boy. Ain't right. That's a little.
I just don't want it to happen to Dragon Ball Z. Some of my because I'm not really a big Superman nigga.
What character they pick to do it with? It's the fact that they doing it and think that shit right.
Well, Kenny, I remember, yo, bro, listen. I remember one time in that community straight up going to school. I remember, right? I used to like sneakers so much in high school. That when I used to go, I grabbed like a pair of straight leg jeans to wear some sneakers back then. It was like I felt so out of place with those straight leg jeans, with trying to show my whole sneaker. Cause back then, we wore boot cut jeans, so it came over the whole shoe. And I was like, man, I was trying pants on. I tried some straight legs on. I'm like, man, these bitches hard as shit. This is like in 2000 or something. Like, these bitches hard as shit. Matter of fact, I'm going to tell you, Guess jeans. The Guess jeans, they always made that straight to where you could wear your whole shit. And I think they was some Van Grass tennis with the Guess and shit. And I loved them. But then in school, I was like, yo, my pants fitted. My mans and them was like, yo, I got tight-ass pants on. I'm really like, no, bro, this a 34. This really fit me good, but niggas was like sliding me, bro. I never wear the pants again. So I say now, 2021. Plus, when you wore those pants, they said you was of the community. They had community joke. Yo, what you? What you fucking
That nigga ain't right.
That nigga ain't right. You know what I mean? It was a jokes with the homies, so I didn't do it, but now that it's just different.
Was still weak of you, nigga. Where the fuck you on? Where fuck with somebody talking?
No,
about?
because I just had some bad
I don't be giving a fuck what people be talking about. Fuck your opinion.
I had some just sneakers just called for those. All my Guess jeans were straight legged. Now I think about the gold ones, the ashy black ones. Every pair of Guess jeans I had was straight legged. And I think my silver tabs I used to wear, that was the jeans back then. But I think I started really getting on the baggy shit with Mac jeans and shit like that. Honestly, but I just remember anyway when I wore that fitted look in high school, niggas was sliding me, bro. I never wore it again for years. And I just posted a picture in 2001. I had a big ass Dickie shirt on. Like, damn, yo, what the fuck?
I feel you. I
remember just getting 3X's for no reason.
I tried to pull a pink shirt off in high school on before Cam did it.
No, I pulled that off. I pulled that off the pink polo
Niggas
with the Sean John. I did that at my aunt wedding though.
I still did it because I don't give a fuck what niggas say, but niggas was on.
I did it at my aunt wedding. I'll never forget it. Some Kenneth Cole shoes, some Sean John jeans, a pink polo shirt with a pink polo hat for a wedding. Yeah, I pulled that off and shit. That was. I only, that pink polo shirt, you probably can wear it 3 times, and it gotta be 3 times every season. 1 time every season, you get away with that shit. You couldn't. That pink shit wasn't something you could just go back and do it with. You know what I'm saying?
I thought I was fresh as a motherfucker when I went to school. I ain't give a fuck what they was talking about.
Yeah, me neither.
Had jokes though.
But listen, man, we was slacking this month, man. RAWDOPE podcast. I wouldn't say it was slacking, just some getting some things straightened out, and we was basically focused on our audio, getting our audio to all the streaming platforms. So if you're going to work, you could drink your coffee, you could drink your beer, and you could vibe with us in the car without looking at the thing or being on YouTube.
Because the fact of the matter is, a podcast is not something you look at. Actually, it's audio. That's what makes a podcast. This here right here, this the extras. We give you the extras.
Right. So we on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify. What else, Lee?
Stitcher, Google Play,
all of them.
And it's 10 episodes upload, and they kind of all over the place. If you know, you know. But 10 more episodes will be uploaded this week, purposely before Sunday. So you know what I mean? If you fucking with us, man, just go to give me a like, rate my shit, do whatever, man. We trying to by spring of 2022, man. We trying to be charting hard, man. And so we trying to be in podcast top 100. We on a whole different motherfucking hustle. We trying to be on podcast top 100. So if you got an Android, an iPhone, a tablet, a computer, we on everything. Just type in RAWDOPE podcast, man, and you'll get us. Tap the fuck in. And like I said, we were just busy doing that, but I promise you, 20 more episodes before 2022. Starting today, just the countdown. We got 19 more coming between the rest of this month and December. We hope to bring you 3 next week. You know what I mean? We giving you something to vibe to Saturday. It's Saturday. You waking up. Pre-recorded though, so happy Saturday to you motherfuckers.
And who
that's
do
when you're
y'all
gonna
want
see it.
to see? Who y'all want to see?
Yeah, hit in the in the comment box. Text me and tell me who you want to see on a podcast. Who should we get for these last 19 episodes of 2021? Who should be on a podcast? Hey, if you're an entrepreneur, listen, I want to interview somebody that deals with mental health. Mental health people, if you're a counselor, if you're somebody that work in that field, man, DM us. I want to talk about that.
I work in that field. Interview me right now, Sean. Say, no, I'm fucking with you. I don't
Why are you so motherfucking crazy? That's it. That's it.
Crazy?
You crazy, Kenny.
What are you talking about?
You crazy.
Never heard such
Lose your fucking mind, man.
Never
You
heard
cuss, you do every fucking thing.
Everyone cusses. This Baltimore. Who don't cuss?
But listen, man, hit that notification button, hit that subscribe button, drop a like, leave a fucking comment. Hey, Lee, what day is Halloween on?
The 31st.
Sunday.
Thank you. I'm glad. No, because Spaz sent me a Halloween joint to put out for the podcast. I posted it, though, but I said, son, I don't celebrate that shit, bro. Motherfuckers talking about going to Attica to a haunted house. I said, man, you got me fucked up. Talking about going to Al Capone's cell. The fuck I look like, man, nigga? What the fuck do I look like walking inside of a fucking prison?
Who the fuck wants to go to jail?
I'm not going in no fucking body prison for no. You got that house. Right. Yes. Are you crazy,
I'm
people?
not going into prison for nobody.
And scary people jumping out with I'm a man.
So you don't do the like fearless screams and none of that shit. Haunted houses, period. You ain't with it.
I'm with it.
I ain't with it neither, but it ain't on.
It don't float my boat. It don't float my boat. But like I said, man, hit that notification button, hit that subscribe button, drop a like, leave a fucking comment, man, and fuck with us, man. It's episode 133, RAWDOPE Podcast, the People Champ, Baltimore City, #1 independent underground podcast. Our third year anniversary coming up December the 3rd. We trying to put in play a live podcast. We trying to bring them out to be 200 tickets available. Yes. And man, you never know who's gonna be on that stage.
We about to put all types of shit together. We
yes.
about to put some ciphers together. We about to have
ciphers coming.
Baltimore's Got Talent type of thing coming. We got all types of shit coming.
Yes.
We gonna show the world Baltimore got it.
Baltimore got it, and we gonna show the world who run into the end zone with the football, and that's us, man.
God,
you know what I mean?
Right.
Hey, listen, man. Tune in, man. We hope we brighten up your Saturday. We hope you lit. We hope you getting right, man. If you in your car listening to this, vibe with us. We love you, man. We love all our supporters. Shout out to the 1,600 people that's following us. And listen, man. I think in November, I'm going to start doing one live podcast so we can interact with our fans and people that's fucking with us. And then we'll give you the pre-recorded joints. But, man, get your ass up out the bed. Go make some money. Go blow a back out. Get your hair cut. Start your Saturday right, man. But I'm your boy, Hand 5000, and I got my motherfucking brother.
Go down Star Life Kicks, y'all.
Oh, yeah. 1307 East Pratt Street. The inventory is in there. Your shirts, your t-shirts, your hats, your tie-dye shit. Come fuck with us, support us. You feel me? You catch the drip. Zoom in on that, man. That's that RDP patch. You know what I'm saying?
RDP, RAWDOPE Podcast.
We getting a little famous at that, man. But this is RAWDOPE Podcast, and I'm your host, Hand 5000, and we out of here. No fuck shit, no fake shit, no foolishness. Anything you say can and will be used against you on the internet.